Hey guys, this is Stefan. This is the second video on the face lights here. If you haven't watched the first video, I encourage you to do that. Or if you're looking for something particular, this might be the place to do it. The topic of this video is we're going to talk about, now that we have the face lights and kind of some of the basic presets with butterfly, Rembrandt, split, and how to give the lights and select the model and whatnot. Let's kind of go take it to the next level of detail and let's start focusing on the color a little bit. So really quick, come on. I just wanted to talk to you about the preferences real quick. So one of the things that we talked about is I just said, let's go to Ultra. What you really need here is you need the advanced lighting model, and that's what you need to click for this part of it. When we get further on, you'll actually want to have things like the sun, moon, shadows, and the ambient inclusion and whatnot. But at minimum, you need to have the advanced lighting model. And the second thing you need is something on face lights here, which Sammy's got a video on. Where's it hiding, Sammy? I may be cutting this part of the video out. Oh, enable all face lights. It's right there. Enable attached lights, face lights. So there you go. Okay, so I'd already given a set of lights to Sammy. I can press this little alpha button up here. Then I don't have to keep hiding the HUD and whatnot. But with the alpha button, I can hide the balls. You can also hit hide on the HUD, and the HUD goes away, and the balls go away for shooting, and gives you more of a space to work on. But what you have is we have three lights. We have a red light, a green light, and a blue light. If you notice, I've actually made these lights shiny on purpose. You're going to see these little shiny spots here, and we'll explain what these shiny spots mean here in a second here. And each of these lights can be either controlled as a group together, or they can be controlled independently. And we showed in the last video how you can pick different colors for the lights if you want. You can either hit the sliders, or you can go to the advanced lighting thing here, and it brings up some more stuff in here. So the first thing I want to introduce you is this little tab in here. So we have a red, green, and blue choice here. We also have white. Red, green, and blue. The sum of red, green, and blue is white. So if you want to talk to all three lights, you can select white, and then I can change, the color of all three lights. Or I can go, for example, I can take that accent light, and let's say I want to make that deep red. And now you can kind of see on her backside that accent has gone to a deep red. Let's for a second, I'm going to go to all the lights here, and I'm just going to turn the intensity down to 0. By the way, the other trick you can do is you can just hit the power button and all the lights go off. So let's pick this red light only. And I'm going to pick kind of a neutral color for that light. And what you can see is this light came up, and I've got some controls that I can have on this thing. So first of all, I can set the red, green, and blue values, so I can decide how warm I want it to be. If I set them all up, the thing just goes straight white. I can pick some other colors, and you can see what the red, green, blue difference is. I can pick something on the color wheel directly, and you can see it pegged out the red, and it's a little blue in there. Let's pick something not so crazy to start with here. I'll pick like maybe this orange here. Now this orange so one of the next option I have is a set of saturations here. I can set the saturation way up on the color, and you can see this color goes kind of crazy. Or I can set it all the way here, and effectively the saturation of the color is gone. Or you can kind of just wander these lights here. Now notice I'm only running on the one red light right now. Let me show you just real quick when you see the balls here. Notice that the balls are shiny. I made them shiny on purpose, and what it boils down to is notice this green ball. Notice how it's lit a little like the moon. The light is emanating from this red light, and it's actually creating this light over here on this, and it actually creates a spot. What's kind of interesting is if you, it kind of works. But if you notice, the spot actually changed colors, so this red light is now emitting a red light, and it actually creates that. It's kind of good for debug and documentation and whatnot of what you're doing here. But okay, so we were picking this orange here. The other option you have is radius. So radius is about how far does the light cast. If you guys remember face lights and why people hated face lights, it's because everybody set the radius something crazy. The radius is now set to 20 meters, and it is lighting the entire room with this color. I can pick something a little bit less. And if you notice, no, this light is still casting a light on the ground. I can actually just continue to reduce the radius until the lighting is off the floor, but the lighting is still on her. Fall off is a slightly different thing, which is between now and the radius of the light. As soon as you hit the radius of the light goes away. How does the light fall off? Is it a very sharp fall off? Is there kind of a gradual transition from brighter over here or dark over here. I don't find a lot of use for this thing. You can definitely soften things up with that. So there's one light. How about we turn on the second light here? Let's turn on the accent light here. So right now the intensity of the accent light is low. I'll just set the saturation down and let's just turn it on full blast here. And first of all, what you saw is, notice now you're seeing a moon lit on the red ball because now this green light is doing it, and you can see it kind of reflecting in here. And this green light is kind of set into an accent position, so it just kind of kisses the light on the side. Sometimes this is what you want, sometimes this isn't what you want. By the way, I can always go back to Rembrandt and kind of see what it normally looks like. And then the last ball is the blue ball here. A lot of times I use the blue ball to light the outfit. If you notice, I typically leave the saturation of the blue ball kind of in the white range. If you let the colors get a little crazy on that, it starts affecting the outfit color. And then the owner of the outfit that designed the outfit gets all mad at you because you've changed his colors. All right, what else can we talk about in this thing here? So there's an advanced, even the advanced has one more advanced, and it gives you some details about this thing. I had mentioned to you that this is Lee, so I think I'd pick this surprise pink for an example. Let's pick something not so crazy here. So this is called Card Box Amber. If you want to know even more detail about that, you can click over here and it gives you a link. It actually takes you over to the website. Oops, this is going to be, you can see this. This is now the company that makes the real life lighting gels for the movie industry, and it has a list of lights within here. By the way, let's say you find another light you like, the 780 as golden amber. Let me show you how you can pick that in here. If you click right here, I think you can type, I think I have this one. We'll find out here. Submit. And it went to AS golden amber. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Gives you the RGB, tells you the saturation on the light. Right now it's set to saturation 1. You can actually set it higher if you're so inclined. I'm doing just the blue ball down at the moment here. And so, by the way, now you can select the blue ball. The red ball had the 1.5 CT orange. The green ball had the same one, and this blue ball had the golden amber on it. Okay, anything else to talk about lighting? Nope, I think that's it. Thanks for your time.